Now, with so many high income oriented weekly paying dividend ETFs out there these days, for us investors to get our hands on, I'll be completely honest when I say most of them I would never touch with a 10-foot pole. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys two of my favorite high income oriented weekly frequency dividend ETFs that I've been buying for a while now, and I'm still buying more up into this day. Now, both of these ETFs offer more than a 30% yield. Yes, 30%, which is super high, and also have offered no price decay since inception. We're going to go over what both these ETFs are. I'm going to share with you how they work, what they have to offer, and then later on share with you their total return, which might shock you guys. If you guys want to see my two favorite weekly paying dividend ETFs, then definitely stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has already helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker, the one I use all the time on my videos, has also helped so many investors stay organized and has actually helped them see their dividend income grow. Well, today I have something even better for you guys. When you click the first link down below in my description and you grab my A to Z dividend investing ebook, today you're not only going to get the ebook, but you're also going to be getting the custom dividend tracker, which you can use to track your own dividend income ongoingly, get direct access to my personal email where you guys can email me any questions regarding dividend investing. You're also going to receive a link to view all of my holdings inside my 7-figure dividend portfolio and see all the positions I add and take away ongoingly. And you're going to get for absolutely free my brand new high yield dividend investing ebook, where I show you the power of maximizing some of these high yielding ETFs and teach you everything there is to know about that also. This is going to be your one shot to grab everything inside of one single bundle, but you got to move quick because I'm not going to offer this for long. Now, with all that, let's get back into the video. So number one, my first favorite weekly pair that I have been buying for a while now is an ETF that I've been talking about a lot, the Roundhill Mag 7 covered call ETF, ticker symbol MAGI, which is up 1.73% on the max time frame, which was up quite a bit more as of recently until the most recent drop at the end of October, which brought this ETF down quite a bit, but it's slowly recovering back up into the green, and on the max time frame, it is still green since inception. Now it says right here, MAGI, the Mag 7 covered call ETF, targets weekly income from the top 7 tech stocks with Roundhill's Mag 7 covered call ETF MAGI. Covered call strategy with focused exposure to the Mag 7 stocks, tech leaders shaping the future. Now, the reason MAGI has dropped as of recent, of course, is because the Mag 7 have dropped also as of recent and are generally pretty volatile. Now, that being said, even though I don't necessarily want all that much volatility in my personal portfolio, as some of you guys probably already know, I do want to have more Mag 7 exposure, and over time, getting more and more of that through MAGI has been a huge help. Now it says right here, as far as overview goes, the Roundhill Mag 7 covered call ETF MAGI implements a covered call strategy on the Mag 7 stocks. The fund offers exposure to the Mag 7 subject to a cap while providing the potential for current income. This ETF is actively managed. Now, some of the main reasons I started buying MAGI is because of the following. MAGI does offer weekly distributions, which have been pretty consistent up until this point, I will say. Also, the precise exposure to the Mag 7, which, like I said, I do want more exposure to, and it's also actively managed. Now, MAGI has around a 35% distribution rate, which is not bad whatsoever, especially for an ETF that's been trading for several months now, and also has absolutely no price decay, which I shared with you guys a little bit ago. Now, as far as how much this ETF has been paying every week, this is weekly, guys. 36 cents, 37 almost, 38, 37, 37, around 36 to 38 cents per share per week, which means that for every share that you buy in your portfolio, you're generating a lot more income based off of the most recent payouts. Now, the ETF has been paying income every single week since basically May, so if investors bought MAGI back in those days, they're not only up slightly on their share price because, again, MAGI has grown slightly since then, but also all these distributions are now in their pocket, which is amazing. Number two, the next weekly payer that I'm a big fan of, and again, this is in a current market where there's tons of weekly payers. I'm not a fan of most of them, but Block's the Nicholas Crypto Income ETF. This ETF has been pretty amazing so far. It offers Bitcoin, Ether, plus crypto industry company exposure, but also weekly income. Now it says right here, Blocks is an actively managed exchange-traded fund that provides exposure to blockchain tech to enhance income and provide portfolio diversification. The fund blends digital asset-related investments and traditional income-generating securities to capture growth potential in emerging tech while maintaining a focus on risk-adjusted returns. Now, I forgot to mention, as of filming this video, this ETF is trading at $19.90 per share. It started trading at $19.29 back in June, so it is up slightly as far as max time frame goes, as far as price performance. And this is just up until recently. Crypto-related stocks kind of took a hit in late October, along with lots of other high-risk assets. So Blocks was up quite a bit, but this ETF has already recovered quite nicely compared to the most recent lows. This ETF is up as far as total price performance goes, but also keep in mind this ETF has maintained around a 36% distribution rate, paying investors anywhere from 16 to 18 to around 13 cents per share per week, which again for an ETF that costs around 20 bucks per share is a ton of income generation. Now this ETF along with Maggie would never make up the largest portion of my portfolio. I always like to say that because a lot of you guys might be new to my videos for whatever reason, but this ETF offers once again Bitcoin crypto exposure, which is pretty high beta and not something that I would ever buy a ton of. But this ETF along with Maggie have become a part of my portfolio in small doses that I want to grow over time. Now looking at both these ETFs total return, again, they have not been trading all that long whatsoever. Blocks is up around 21% total return. Maggie up around 24% total return. This is annualized out to around 43% and 49%. Very, very impressive from two ETFs that do offer distributions every single week and offer underlying exposure to some things that you guys are probably interested in too. So now that I share with you guys two of my favorite weekly payers, I'd lastly want to hear from you down below. What are your two favorite weekly paying ETFs across the entire market as of right now? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.